All right, welcome back to Sweaty Palms. Hopefully you're feeling like getting a little bit anxious today, looking at dangerous, death-defying things, and also the recent fires in LA. I've seen this one before, I can tell from the thumbnail. Anyway, let's go check out, starting from number 19, we'll get to the LA fires later on. Don't look down. Ah, God. You know, at the very least, you're strapped in. If this dude was doing it not strapped in, then I'd be a little bit more worried, but I'd be down. That looks super fun, honestly, given that you're locked in there. Although, how do you get past each of the hooks in the wall? Do you have maybe like 2 hooks and you have to kind of unhook yourself and then go back in order to... I don't know how it works. I think my dad might have done one of these before. Oh, okay, yeah, you have 2 carabiners. Oh, of course you're gonna... Alright, now why are you doing this? It was all fun and games until you went and did that. Okay, you didn't have to do that. I'm sure your tour guide was probably furious at you for doing it, because I'm sure people have died doing just exactly what you're doing. Is it done yet? Or are you just gonna unhook your carabiners again? Okay, we're back to the beginning. You didn't unhook them again. That's good. Dude, that looks so fun. Just don't... I read a thing just the other day about a guy who does all the going on the roofs of skyscrapers and jumping around on them and doing pull-ups and stuff. He died. He fell. He died. Bad. Hindenburg under construction. Repost removed. Oh, I still see the post, but oh God, those ladders. I think we have seen them before on here. Yeah, not a fan. Tennis court in Dubai. Dude, I've seen this before. This is on top of the Burj Al Arab, right? The sail-shaped hotel. Do they actually let people play tennis on here? Or do you have to be like, I don't know, a prince of Dubai or Saudi Arabia in order to get a booking on there? Because if it's actually open, I feel like everyone who's ever staying there would want to be able to do the tennis on it. And there is too much demand and not enough supply. Isn't it actually, it's a helipad, right? But they just repurpose it for a tennis court? I don't even know, but it looks really cool and I want to do it. I want to go to Dubai someday because it just seems like a cool place to do a vacation. Enjoying the view. No, I'm good. That's even worse than unclipping the carabiners on that wooden plank pathway thing, because that's sloped. That's even skinnier. It's sloped down. Are you out of your mind? And are you alone as well? You just like set up your camera on a tripod or something, then went and did that and took a photo? Good Lord. Why are you doing that? You're not even strapped in. Ugh. It's a great photo though. Real stellar photo. Just, I don't know if it's worth the risk for it. In the mountains. No. Oh, okay. Oh, boy. Oh, okay. Oh my God. Would that have been the end of the road if you weren't able to dig your thing in? It's also hard to tell how steep it is because, you know, the wide angle makes things look more intimidating, but no, I'm good. Going for a walk across Europe's longest footbridge. Oh, you mean not on the footbridge, you mean on top of the footbridge, because I was like, well, if it's a big, long footbridge, it's probably fairly safe for people to walk on. Or you could do it this way. Oh, is there ice on there? That's safe. You know, I can't really tell how high it is, but I wonder why his phone's screen is shattered, huh? I wonder if he's been in other high places and accidentally dropped his phone. It's fallen out of his pocket or something. Okay, well, you know what? It seems like it might not be high enough that you die if you fall off the side. And let's be honest, at the same time, if you were presented with a path that wide that was on the ground, you wouldn't have much difficulty going across it. But it's just the element of height that adds a lot of nerves to the whole thing. Those people down there like, what? Excuse me? What? Oh, can you imagine sliding down that and your balls go right into oh God. Oh, one of those things on, oh God, ow. Just gonna touch the bottom is all. Oh, I've seen this before. I don't know if it was on Sweaty Palms, but this thing is so gnarly. This is I think the deepest like man-made pool in the world. And I saw a diagram someone linked in the comments the first time I watched this. I don't even know how. It just keeps going and going. It's 1 minute and 58 seconds long. Like, it just goes and goes and goes. Do you see this? Also, how is he... that's what I didn't get. Is like, how is he sinking? Is he wearing a weighted suit? And then don't you have to go all the way back. Like, what is that? And you have to go all the way back up once you get down there, don't you? That's what I want to know. How do you just like jump in and start sinking? And then he's going. He's going. And he's going. And then he's go. And what is that? Is that 40 meters deep? Wine minus 40. I'm assuming 40 meters deep. No, I'm good. And then he has to go all the way back up. Oh, God. That's crazy. Well, anyway, that's my worst nightmare. Tiger dentist. Honestly, how are you gonna trust, though, that this thing is not just gonna bite your hand off? Really? Because people just chilling in cages with tigers have been attacked. Did you just yank the tooth out of a tiger's mouth? And now it's biting your arm, and you're okay with this? Oh my God. Oh, okay. All right. Well, you want to see your decayed tooth? You want to eat your tooth? I'm sure that. I'm at a loss for words. How do you train for that? Like, all right, this is gonna be your first time removing a tooth from the mouth of this tiger. No, you'll be fine. We promise. How do you know that? Well, honestly, we can't really make any guarantees because it's a tiger. Standing on top of the Burj Khalifa. I think we've seen a few photos with the people up here, but not all of them with the person's toes dangling over the edge. I think you're harnessed in there. If I was harnessed in, that would actually be super cool. Again, want to go to Dubai? A lot of sweaty palms related Dubai building things. Dubai it seems like, again, a really cool place to just take a little trip and hang out and check out all the gnarly stuff. Break at approximately 450 meters on the Abraj Al Bait Tower, Mecca. Oh yeah, just kind of hang out there. Yeah, this is the big clock tower hotel thing in Mecca in Saudi Arabia, right? I'm not completely off base on my geography. It's actually, if you look at photos of this, it's deceptive. It doesn't look like it's that big, but then it's like, oh yeah, actually it's 2,000 feet tall. I don't know why, because of the proportions and the fact that it has like a clock face on it. You're like, oh, clocks can't possibly be that big. But actually it's like 2,000 feet high. It's really bizarre how off the proportions seem to be when you look at photos. And yeah, anyway. But if you look at it on like Google Maps, it's like, whoa, that's big. The Tacoma Narrows Bridge is inspected after it collapsed in November 1940. That doesn't seem fun. What's your job gonna be? Oh yeah, you gotta go on the suspension lines on a bridge that's broken. Holy crap, I wonder if, like, I assume people must have been on that when that happened. That's gotta have not been good. Let's read the comments on that. Video of collapse. Wow, so apparently that's a thing. It must have been super windy, I'm assuming. Well, if you want to check out the video of the collapse, the Tacoma Narrows Bridge, I'm sure you can find it. Till death do us part. It's just, an even gnarlier version of the wooden footpath bridge. Actually, this seems more secure though, because wood is probably nailed into those things anyway, but that's a cool wedding photo. I'd be down to do something unique if I were ever to get married. Going down the stairs. Can you imagine being the people to, I don't know, make the stairs in the first place? How do you make them? Is my question. I guess I have to, oh yeah, just pass everyone on the edge of the wet and rainy vertical stairs. Guys coming through with the camera, get out of my way. Just, can you imagine everyone else like, dude, you're gonna kill someone by running past everyone with your camera like this. It's like everyone's like, what are you doing, dog? Do you really have to pass here? Do you have to pass? Okay, please stop. I'm sure, again, the wide angle probably makes it look a little bit crazier than it actually is, but still, just imagine being the one to make the stairs. Maneuvering a plane. Oh, I've seen these, like the Red Bull Air Race thing. So gnarly. It just doesn't, I don't even know how they do that. It just looks like the wings would chop off because they enter those going completely flat. And it's just like, wait, aren't your wings, what, is that 9 Gs? Is that the G-forces? Because are you serious right now? When I did that World War II aircraft thing, it's a video over on the Vlogs and Stuff channel, like, I think we hit like 3 Gs maximum or something like that. So are you actually, is it 9 Gs? Because I don't know about that. I don't know if that's okay. Good Lord. A rock in a hard place. I think I've seen images of this rock before. It must just be really secure, because it's like a popular place for people to go and take photos, and I guess for good reason, but also just, yeah. I don't know if it's worth it. What if you slip? Oh, I value my life too much. Holding a pencil for lengthy periods of time. I'm feeling this is a bit of a shit post here. Sorry, short post. Whatever we're gonna use to not have demonetization. Yep. I wouldn't know. I've not held a pencil for an extended period of time for actually a long time. I don't even know if I have any pencils at my house. I use pens for everything now. Sorry, kiddos. If you're still in school, I empathize. I was in school once too, and then I wasn't. And stay in school, do your best, get those sweaty palms from holding a pencil. Stupid, impressive, but stupid. I feel like that's a very good descriptor for like everything on here. What are you about? Are you gonna actually jump to the billboard over there? Cause no, why would you do that? You're gonna jump to the billboard. Okay, smart. It's probably not also made to withstand an impact of that magnitude. Like, I'd be worried about the thing actually having a structural failure, but hey, that's fine. Yeah, just nah, imagine tripping and you're dead. Morning commute in LA. Hey, this is very topical. This is kind of nearby. I drive the stretch. This is on the 405 freeway, heading south on the Sepulveda Pass when you're approaching the Getty Center, which will be on your right, straight up ahead. This was the Skirball fire that burned a few houses in the Bel Air area. Also had me very worried because I live in a brushy sort of area and did not want to die, and have also already experienced my neighbor's house going on fire, and it's not fun. The one time I've ever had to call 911 in my life. So, good Lord. Hell no. Are you really actually just chilling on shoulders, not harness, no nothing, just gonna, yep, okie doke. That seems like a death wish, but you know, that's whatever floats your boat. Yeah, that's great, it's fine. The couples that risk death together stay together till death do us part. All right, well, anyway, that was it for the last month of Sweaty Palms. I hope you've enjoyed. Make sure to like if you liked. Check out the playlist in the description if you want to catch more Reddit-related videos. Subscribe if you're not already, and if you want to listen to the music playing in the background right now, it's linked in the outro over on Mirror Music. I'll see you next time.